It is Pickleball's most popular new battleground, the Orchard at Jigsaw Health. And it is a gem here in the desert in Scottsdale, Arizona. We have a sold-out crowd tonight for Tuesday Night Pickleball. Absolutely thrilled to have you with us, everybody. Welcome courtside, Drew Felios alongside the great Morgan Evans. And we've got four of the premier female talents in the game ready to go at it. Callie Smith teaming up with Allyce Jones. On the other side, Meghan Dizon teaming up with Lindsey Newman. Callie Smith, probably, Morgan, the most established of these four here tonight.
She certainly is the veteran of the game. Has been doing battle out there and at the highest level for over 4 years now. She's teaming up with Allyce Jones, two Utah natives. And Allyce tells us that Callie actually introduced her to the game, and I feel like their styles are really going to work well together.
So Callie Smith, 30 years old, out of Utah. Just had a tremendous 2022, pairing up with Lucy Kovalova, also making great strides in the singles game as well, and that could come into play if we go to that third game playoff here on Tuesday night.
For sure. She has an intensity on the court that is unrivaled out there. Just an absolute sweetheart, but when she's in the heat of battle, my gosh, watch out. That quick first step, her lateral movement, and the paddle position. That's one thing she's known for so well, having that nice high ready position. She is never not ready.
Her partner tonight is Allyce Jones, one of the emerging players on the PPA Tour out of Pleasant Grove, Utah. The mother of three, just picked up a paddle about 2 years ago, and right now she is one of the most improved emerging players in the game.
For sure. She is affectionately known as the Mighty Mouse, and she certainly is. Had the pleasure of playing some skinny singles with her today, doing some drilling, and my gosh, how that woman has improved is just phenomenal. It's going to be great to see her partnering on with the veteran Callie Smith.
So you've also got Lindsey Newman. Lindsey has had 2 children just in the past 2 years, and it's incredible the fact that she's been able to maintain the level of play she's had, given that so much time has been devoted to her family.
Yeah, it's a tribute to her style and the amount of hours that she has put into the game prior. Defensively, she's one of, if not the best. And I think until Allyce Jones came along, she certainly held that mantle. What she can do with counter punches these days, though, is phenomenal. She has a fairly unique grip, much like her brother, Riley Newman. And it makes her very unattackable in a lot of areas that you would like to pick on. She squashes that ball, and she's also a fantastic proponent of the Ernie. So great to see Lindsey back out there.
Playing in her home state here tonight. And her partner is Meghan Dizon, another former tennis player, also was a great swimmer at one point. Talked about the old days competing in Junior Olympics, but just has raised the level of her game and has done it by playing the best players in the world here this year.
Yeah, she believed early on in her career that she could get to this level, and it did not take her long. In recent months especially, she has really started to drive the ball a lot more, become a lot more aggressive. She's really trying to find her groove, what kind of style of pickleball wants to define her. And she's experimenting, and it's great to see when she is attacking especially. She's always had some quality dinks, but her hand speed, athleticism around the court, combined with that height, it's a force to be reckoned with.
Take a look at the records of these players. Callie Smith, I mentioned, probably the most established, nearly 300 wins for Smith. Then you've got also Newman, 113, 48, 70% winning percentage. That is stellar. Jones and Dizon still building those pickleball resumes.
Yeah, certainly watch that space. As a team, typically playing together, Jones and Dizon have really started to find their stride recently. But Callie Smith, Lindsey Newman, ooh, I like how they're sort of matching hairstyles. They've enjoyed the long ponytails for many years, and we are in for a real treat tonight, Drew. Who's your money on?
Man,
you can't tell us, can you?
Just wait on that just a moment. We have so much to talk about leading up to our first serve. It's going to be about at 6:05. You know, not only the great players make this event special, but it's the venue, known as the Orchard. such a popular venue. I mentioned it was the Cameron Indoor Stadium of pickleball. This crowd packed in here tonight, sellout crowd. And Morgan, there's so many things about it that make it unique. It is truly a homemade venue.
It really is. Patrick and Ashley Sullivan, it really was one of those things born out of the requirement for safety during the pandemic. They wanted a place for pickleball to feel safe. And by the summer of 2021, they had built this. It's a 5,800 square foot facility, couple of courts, and a bar. I mean, if it was just the bar, I'd be here. But 2 pickleball courts as well. I'm in heaven. And it's just so impressive to see their dream come alive. And we've got a sold-out crowd here tonight. All these people are ready and waiting to watch 4 of the best players out there doing battle.
And a state-of-the-art broadcast. We're proud to bring you 7 cameras. We've also got replay cams on the baselines as well. It is going to be a fun night. The 3rd Tuesday night pickleball. We're getting ready. It's our pregame show. Much more to come. We're back in just a moment.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. Pickleball tournaments, powering pickleball tournaments around the world. The Professional Pickleball Association.
It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. 'Cause life is way too short to feel a little crappy. It's way more fun to feel healthy and happy. It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. Oh, so if you wanna feel your best, put Jigsaw products to the
If you want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues are going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it, it feels so much more like a professional sport.
Fruit Smash Hard Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
Tuesday night pickleball on center stage of the pickleball universe. Here tonight, Meghan Dizon, Callie Smith on opposite sides of the net. Here for the next few hours, going to be so interesting to see how this entire competition plays out. Drew Felios, Morgan Evans, everybody. You also see Allyce Jones and Lindsey Newman. Different scoring format we have in Tuesday night pickleball, Morgan. It makes this event so incredibly unique, much different than your normal tournaments.
Yeah, it certainly adds a real twist to the game. The players will have 2 20-minute games, so it is a time-based event. If they can get to 65 points, all power to them. I don't think they will, but it is based on time. What happens, though, is when we get down to 2 minutes, things change a little bit. The clock will stop and only restart when the ball is in the air. So it'll behoove the team that is behind to really be playing with serious pace. And we're going to see that, I think, whenever a team starts to get a little too far ahead for the comfort of the opponents. That's going to really force the issue, and I think players will be looking to speed things up earlier. They're going to be walking a very thin line between trying to pick the right ball to go off versus, really trying to press that clock and make sure the time pressure doesn't get too far. So, interesting stuff. If it gets down to game 3, we will have a singles tiebreak, and that's going to be very interesting. Only one of the players on the court really plays a lot of singles right now. It's not to say the other 3 haven't played some before. However, the player Callie Smith, she has the singles advantage. I think she's still top 4, top 5 or so in the world in the game of singles, and that is a tough discipline, as we all know. But she is a tough woman in every respect, so I think her and Allyce will have the advantage if it comes to singles.
We were also watching today in the warm-ups earlier on today, Morgan, and Allyce Jones, very impressive in singles. She looks like she could be kind of like the Tyson McGuffin on the women's side, very gritty-gutty.
For sure. She is an absolute battler, and her agility around the court. Singles, we often look at the players with great wingspan to be able to cover the net easily after a return of serve. But if you have a very fast first step and can move around, then throw the needle when it's your turn to hit third balls, then, yeah, you're a dangerous, dangerous person.
Fans continuing to file in here to the Orchard, a wine and cheese crowd tonight with an attitude. They really bring the thunder, especially on the key points of the match. We've had some big-time moments, some incredible points in the last 2 Tuesday night pickleballs. Let's take a look back. The last 2 events on the men's and the women's side are top 10 best moments.
Outrageous.
Oh, unbelievable defense from Parento there. In the end, sustained attack.
Look out.
Oh,
great
but it's
defense.
Over. And slapped into oblivion.
You leave it up a little bit and then bad things happen, as you saw there. You see Terashenko jumping all over the place to give Parento room here.
That's fantastic play from Parento. And good compliance from Terashenko.
Yes.
I do love some of these camera angles.
7 cameras throughout.
Oh! And the hands from the hockey maestro. Look at that. With excitement on that one.
I mean, you wonder, will we get the ball back? That's how critical this is in this timed event for Irvin and Kovalova.
That is massive. That big 2-handed backhand from Kovalova coming to play. You don't want to be one of the few people in history to ever lose with Ben, and a lot of pressure on that.
First ATP, just nasty.
Okay, so this timeout has certainly proved fruitful. Johns and Kohler.
Again, first to 11, win by 1. Got to win the 11th point on your serve. Oh my goodness. Jesse Irvin, come on.
Was ridiculous. Unbelievable play.
Colin and AJ punching first here in game 2. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Best point of the match thus far. Oh.
And the biggest point of the match goes in favor of Kohler and Johns. They dig their way out of trouble. They turn checkers back into chess and pull out the win.
Oh my goodness.
And that's
that
it.
will do it.
Unbelievable.
Parento, Terashenko, drop game 1, win game 2.
Here with a playoff shootout point against his brother.
This looks to be doubles.
Oh, there
And Colin Johns has taken down baby brother Ben Johns for the win.
The best moments of Tuesday Night Pickleball compiled by our staff. Take a look at the players we are going to see tonight. Allyce Jones getting ready to go. First serve, little after the top of the hour. And what makes this series so unique, the fans actually pick the pairs. We have got our pairs set for next Tuesday, October 11th. Tyler Loom will compete. Spencer Smith, Callan Dawson, Riley Newman. We'll pick those for next week. This is how the voting was this week. You look at Dizon and Newman, 60% of the fans that voted on TuesdayPB.com said they wanted this matchup. Jones and Smith, Dizon and Newman. They asked for it, they got it.
Hey, the customer's always right. And if the customer's wrong, then you just reread rule number 1.
So pickleball play here tonight is going to be extraordinary. We've also got the best personalities of the game. It is so fun getting to know these players up close, what they do off the court, what they like to do, and now chance to do that little lightning round here, the 4 stars we're going to see here tonight.
Spoon, because you can get more on it.
Spoon. Depends, but spoon.
I prefer the Taco Bell spork.
Suit. I always want to look my best.
Sweatpants. Sweatpants for sure.
Ooh, definitely sweatpants or even yoga pants.
All comedy chick flicks.
Comedy. Comedy.
Comedy, but more specifically, romantic comedy.
Day. Always, because I always want to be going all the time.
Day. Day.
Definitely day.
Numbers, because that gets money. More money.
Numbers.
Letters.
Letters. Second numbers.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup. All the way.
Mustard. Ketchup is gross.
Bad dye job, because I can always fix that.
Bad hair dye job. Ooh, Could I say neither? My hair is like the best thing ever. I'd be mad if either of them happens.
Probably a bad haircut.
Vanilla.
Chocolate. Chocolate, 100%.
Rainbow sherbet.
I like verbal conversations better.
Call. Text.
Definitely text.
Italian, pasta all the way.
Italian. Italian.
Italian food and Italian men.
Always build your core, so sit-ups.
Push-ups. Push-ups.
Neither. I would prefer eating pasta.
I'm a health teacher, so I have to say vegetables because you need your servings every day.
Fruit. Probably fruit.
Fruit. Anything tropical.
I don't do either. My husband does both. And I play pickleball.
Do the cooking. Cooking. Hate dishes.
Have the husband do the cooking and have the housekeeper do the dishes.
Beach. All day, every day.
Beach. Beach.
Definitely the beach, preferably white sandy beaches with clear blue water.
Oh, great stuff there. First serve getting closer and closer. Tuesday night pickleball at the Orchard. Our pregame show continues right after this.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cream. When I step on the court, this is what I do. Okay. Everybody cramping, cause they ain't got that new. I got this cocktail in my glass, and I ain't afraid to drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it. I pickle and I love it. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cramp. Fruit, 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 fruit,
Fruit Smash Super Hard Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
It's pickleballparrot.com.
Bruh, don't you want to watch pro pickleball?
Please, Patrick, you don't have to make that sound anymore. I mean, I get the point. People need a simple way to find the details for live pro pickleball events.
Exactly, and that's why we need to figure out how to spell Brock.
Does it start with a B or a W?
I don't know, it might be both. Check.
I hear at least 3, maybe 4 A's.
Guys, it's not a real word.
But we still have to figure out how to spell it. Brock. Look, just wait until you see the video we're gonna make.
All right, you guys,
let's do this. Gotta return the suit by 5. Brock?
The energy in the Orchard going to the next level as we are getting set for Tuesday night pickleball. My partner, Morgan Evans, right now is on the court. We sent it.
And I was talking to your opponents earlier on. They said that Callie doesn't have the same kind of power she had before. Possibly that hair isn't real. And that Allyce hasn't dove for a ball in weeks. They don't really see you as a real threat. What have you got to say about that?
Say, watch out, ladies. Here we come. I'm just excited to have some fun tonight. Excited to, I guess, entertain you all, but we're also going to entertain ourselves because we're playing pickleball.
Indeed. Now, the Wednesday workouts you've been doing, a lot of the time it puts grown men to tears. I know that because, I cried last Wednesday and I'm almost fully grown. Now, tell me, does your power give you the confidence to win, or is it your kind of real confidence that gives you the power to go forward?
Well, first off, I would say you might need to do a few more workout Wednesdays. You might not cry after a few more. But I just feel like workout Wednesdays, they help me feel good physically. And when I feel good physically, I feel good mentally. So when I can trust my body on the court, that's always a good sign, especially mentally. And I know I can get out there and hit a good ball because I trust the movements on the court. And when you feel good physically, you feel good mentally. And both of those two combined is pretty lethal.
Words to live by there, folks. Words to live by. Lindsey Newman. Now, in recent times, you have found the time to raise a wonderful family. How do you manage to keep your skills up and do that?
As you guys will see today, the skills aren't up, but I have an awesome partner who I'm so happy to be playing with. So if I just get out of her way, I think we'll do really well.
Okay, so that means you're going to put her on the left.
I'm going to put her wherever the heck she wants to go. I don't care. I'm just here to give her a little paddle tap after every great shot. So. Okay,
so we're going to look for a lot of paddle taps. Now, Meghan, she said you can go wherever you like. Where are you going to be?
All over the court, it sounds like. I'm comfortable on either side, so we'll see what's working for us.
Is this the start of a budding singles career, if you can be everywhere?
Possibly.
I'm trying to lock you into some new disciplines here. All right, guys, you excited about the match?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this party started.
All right, so we're just moments away from the start of Tuesday night pickleball. DJ Pickle will be taking over, getting this crowd absolutely juiced. This is a pickleball experience. If you haven't experienced it, put it on your bucket list. Tuesday night pickleball at the Orchard, just moments away. We'll step aside, a word from our sponsors, and then we'll get rolling from Scottsdale, Arizona at the Orchard at Jigsaw Health. Pleasant Grove, Utah, Allyce Jones. From Orem, Utah, it's Callie Smith. From Marietta, California, Meghan Dizon. From Queen Creek, Arizona, Lindsey Newman. Let's take a moment to meet these players a little bit closer.
My name is Allyce Jones and I was born in Oceanside, California. I currently live in Pleasant Grove, Utah. I've been playing pickleball since March 2020. I love playing pro pickleball because I get to compete against the best at every tournament. My nickname is Mighty Mouse. Do you want me to expand why when I do that next time?
I think it's obvious.
Okay. My nickname is Mighty Mouse because I'm obviously small in stature, but big energy all the time. My name is Allyce Jones and I play on the PPA Tour.
My name is Callie Jo Smith. I was born in Orem, Utah. I live in Orem, Utah. I've been playing pickleball since 2018. My husband would describe me as a weirdo, but I love it. I just think you should be who you are. Don't care about what anyone else thinks about you. So I'm me, just by what anyone else thinks. When I was little, I wanted to grow up to be a professional tennis player or a singer. I still sing for my kids, but all those things have brought me to pickleball. My name is Callie Jo Smith, and I play on the PPA Tour.
My name is Lindsey Newman. I was born in Everett, Washington. I currently live in Queen Creek, Arizona. I started playing pickleball in 2017. I love playing pro pickleball because it allows me to travel to new places and meet new people and make that money. So I ended up kind of getting into the pickleball scene because Riley and I were playing Division I tennis. We played pickleball for the first time, absolutely loved it, signed up for the mixed pro bracket and won. We ended up winning like $330 and thought we were rich and decided to give this pickleball thing a go. My name is Lindsey Newman and I play on the PPA Tour.
My name is Meghan Dizon. I'm from Marietta, California, and I'm currently living in Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been playing pickleball since the end of 2020. I love playing pro pickleball because I love competing against all the best pros in the world. My friends would describe me as lighthearted, determined, and playful. When I was a little kid, I wanted to grow up to be an Olympic swimmer, and then I changed to tennis professional, and here we are as a pickleball professional. I'm Meghan Dizon, and I play on the PPA Tour.
As you are able, please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets
Welcome to Tuesday Night Pickleball at the Orchard. Instead of the traditional first to 11, win by 2 scoring, we will be using a 20-minute game clock. The clock will run continuously for 18 minutes unless a team or the referee calls a timeout. During the last 2 minutes, the clock only runs when the ball is in play. If there is a tie at the end of regulation time, then the team next to score on serve is the winner of that game. Points can only be scored on serve, just like traditional scoring. 2 20-minute games will be played. If each team has won a game, then a Game 3 singles tiebreaker with rally scoring will determine the winner of the match.
And the pageantry of Tuesday Night Pickleball. Welcome courtside, everybody. Drew Felios, Morgan Evans. Now you've got to just play. I mean, if you're a player, you love this, but the nerves have got to be sky high right here as they're set to take the court.
A packed house like this, I tell you, it can get on some people, but those people are not on the court right now. All 4 of these warriors are out there to do business, and it doesn't matter who they're with or who they're up against. A win is a win, and that's what they want.
The team in white, Allyce Jones and Callie Smith, they've got a history playing together. In fact, Callie Smith introduced pickleball to Allyce Jones. So with that kind of chemistry, it's going to be a challenge for Lindsey Newman and Meghan Dizon, a team that has never played together, to try and come back.
Yeah, certainly. They may be relying on individual skills and perhaps not perfect awareness of where each player is going to be. That said, Callie Smith and Allyce Jones, they've only really played a couple of really competitive matches inside a tournament. They may, drilled a lot and practiced a lot together, and that certainly helps a lot. But it is going to be very interesting. Who's your money on, mate? Come on. Can I put you on the spot?
Hold that moment. Just a moment. I'll tell you, Don Stanley, the tremendous official. When it's a big match in pickleball, who else but Don Stanley at midcourt? Maddie Torin, the second official. And we've got Andy Price with us in the booth, our clock operator. I think you've got to put the money on Allyce Jones and Callie Smith as DJ Pickle continues to entertain the crowd. But Lindsey Newman and Meghan Dizon, they can get off to a fast start. They can string together some points, build that chemistry and cohesion. Anything can happen.
Yeah, for sure. And we did have an upset in the last women's event, so you never know. You never know. At least she is, we've talked about her. I tell you, one of the best scramblers out there. Watching her dive around the court, I'd be a little surprised. Oh, she was almost ready to dive just there in the warm-up. And the person to her left is usually her partner, Meghan Dizon. But today they are rivals. That's going to be, for me, one of the interesting stories is how much are they prepared to divulge, how much information about their normal partner are they going to give up to, well, someone who in a few days' time is going to be a rival. Oh, and we've got the security man, Derek. Dizon and Newman will be serving first.
Game 1, time in, 0-2.
So we're underway.
First serve, Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Lindsey Newman, one of the underrated skills that she has is she is a phenomenal outcaller and lever of the ball. Her and Riley Newman are loud and in charge.
Callie Smith comes out aggressive. Smith.
Yeah, looks for a wide angle. She may be looking for a challenge early.
Second serve.
Certainly have the cameras in place. Callie Smith, one of the elite players in the game of pickleball.
Okay, we have a challenge early. Overhead from Callie Smith. We'll find out quickly if it's caught the line.
What makes this so much fun, too, is the big screen.
Yeah.
Everybody in attendance can watch the replay.
That big 85-inch Pickletron, because if you just add Tron to the name of anything, it's just a giant screen, right? Now we've got some lovely elevator music. I feel like this is an episode of Cluedo. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, it looks to be inside the line for my money. Yep.
Crowd likes it.
Yeah.
And that's clearly in.
Yeah. Yeah, looked like inside the line. So they will lose a timeout for that, Drew. And Callie Smith having a few words about it. All in good fun.
After video review, the call is in. It's a point for the team of Jones and Smith. We'll resume play.
So Allyce Jones, now to serve.
Time in. 1-0-1. Second serve.
A little bit of indecision on that middle ball, but all's well that ends well. So Smith serving.
1-0-2. Point.
And that may or may not have been a premature out call.
Two.
Oh. Look at that. There was an early attempt at the shake and bake. Jones wasn't quite able to get to it, but Callie Smith played back up. They're off to a good start.
Oh, Callie Smith right now dominating, and Callie Smith playing with the Onyx Premier Pro. You can get one of those paddles on pickleballcentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard.
Yeah, it's a wise move to keep her on the left-hand side, allow her to take a lot of those third shots. And that's come off the noggin. And I think that's inspired a timeout from Lindsey Newman, who has seen enough.
Lindsey Newman, a little shaken up. Early lead for Jones and Smith. 5-0 just underway here at the Orchard.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Selkirk. We are Pickleball. Yola Pickleball. Next generation equipment. Pickleball Central. The official gear supplier of the Orchard.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup, all the way.
Mustard. Ketchup is gross.
Bad dye job, because I can always fix that.
Bad hair dye job. Ooh, could I say neither? My hair is like the best thing ever. I'd be mad if either of them happens.
Probably a bad haircut.
Vanilla.
Chocolate. Chocolate, 100%.
Rainbow sherbet.
I like verbal conversations better.
Call. Text.
Definitely text.
Italian. Pasta all the way.
Italian.
Italian food and Italian men.
Always build your core, so sit-ups.
Push-ups.
Neither. I would prefer eating pasta.
I need that booming frame, man. Yeah. Too far. Get out of here. Booming the shot.
Been rolling, waiting on video.
Action. Red booming shot. Sorry. He dropped it like 2 feet when he said action. Waiting for audio. You want to go any slower? Cody, kick him in the butt.
All you folks at home, don't you worry, the laughs ain't gonna stop.
Hi, I'm Allyce Jones. I play with the Yola Hyperion Swift 14mm paddle. I love my Yola paddle because of the carbon friction surface that provides a lot of spin for my thirds and dinks. Also, it helps with my confidence with defense to reset and get to the kitchen and stay in the point.
Tuesday Night Pickleball brought to you by PickleballCentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. An early 5-0 lead for Allyce Jones and Callie Smith just underway. Newman and Dizon trying to survive the early onslaught. Callie Smith has come to play tonight.
Yeah, Jones and Smith, absolute fire to begin with.
Start out.
Some awkward shot there that managed to get Callie Smith into a tougher position. Popped up a ball, and Meghan Dizon gave it exactly what deserved. And a threat of the Ernie from Allyce Jones. You don't see her do that too often, but we did talk about it a little bit earlier today.
So the defense there of Lindsey Newman. Lindsey wants to make a point, be more offensive here tonight.
The lob from Jones.
And Allyce Jones using that Yola paddle to absolutely destroy it.
Yeah, great control on the lob. Pushed the player back. Got what she wanted. Fantastic put away from Jones. So they got the serve back.
Also available at pickleballcentral.com.
Well, it was a good-looking counterpunch from Callie Smith, but an even better follow-up from Dizon. Unfortunately, no points, though.
And finally, a side out for Dizon and Newman.
So they've managed to stop the bleeding the last few side outs. Time to get to business.
Oh, finally, Newman able to take care of it.
Yeah, she's Jones getting a little lob happy. So we've got Newman and Dizon on the board, and that will give them some confidence going forward.
Point. Into the net. And another point. So starting to chop into that lead.
Yeah, they had Newman on the left for most of the warm-up and the first few points, but they're mixing it up. And now 3 points on the trot.
3-5-1.
Megan's paddle tonight, Pro Kinetics. You can find it on pickleballcentral.com.
14:02 remaining, 3-5-2.
So they'll get a second look.
Start out.
Yeah, so much of the effectiveness of Smith and Jones is just how much work they can do on that fourth ball. Whenever a third is a little high from Dizon or Newman, they are really doing a great job of punishing that ball. As does Dizon there.
So Meghan Dizon looking more and more comfortable. Know that she partners routinely with Allyce Jones. So do you think tonight you know what your partner is good at, what she may need to improve, and possibly attack some of those weaknesses on the other side?
Oh, certainly, yeah. I think all's fair in love and war, and there we have a two-handed around the post, full stretch, Meghan Dizon, showstopper.
13:04 remaining, 3-5-1. Second serve.
And again, great penetration from Smith.
3-5-2.
And they will be full stacking. That'll keep Smith on the left-hand side on return of serve as well.
Wow. Oh, gotta go get it.
She jumped a little early. The former volleyball player couldn't quite get a paddle on it. Tough rally there. It's great to see the heads-up battle between Smith and Lindsey Newman. Newman, her hands are just so good, and she can reset off almost anything.
4 straight points for Newman and Dizon.
Oh. Well, not many players can get the ball back, but Annette certainly can. Player just exclaiming, "Don't call a timeout, we're on a run here."
That was me. That was me.
Oh, Newman. She shouldn't have willed it into existence. And a timeout is called at 5-5.
So nice run for Newman and Dizon. 5 straight points, a game of runs thus far. 12:09 left to go. First game.
Spoon, because you can get more on it.
Spoon. Pens, but spoon.
I prefer the Taco Bell spork.
Suit. I always want to look my best.
Sweatpants.
Sweatpants for sure.
Ooh, definitely sweatpants or even yoga pants.
All comedy chick flicks.
Comedy.
Comedy.
Comedy, but more specifically, romantic comedy.
Day. Always, because I always want to be going all the time.
Day.
Day.
Definitely day.
Numbers, because that gets money. More money.
Numbers.
Letters.
Letters. I suck at numbers.
Pickleball. P-I-C-K-L-E space B-A-L-L. Pickleball.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Next contestant, please.
P-I-C-K-L-E dash B-A-L-L?
Incorrect. Next, please.
Can you use it in a sentence?
I was inducted into the Pickleball Hall of Fame.
Can I have the definition?
Night Pickleball is brought to you by Selkirk. We are Pickleball. Yola Pickleball, next generation equipment. Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard.
The best players in the PPA, Pro Pickleball Association, on the women's side, battling tonight. Meghan Dizon and Lindsey Newman, they have gotten back into this game one.
Superb work there from the ladies, getting off a decent overhead after a good lob from Jones, managing to turn that defense into offense after 3 or 4 shots.
Now the first lead for Newman and Dizon. And right now, Meghan Dizon is just teeing off.
Yeah, she's taking her chances, and now a 2-point lead. Just over 11 minutes on the clock. Newman, unfortunately, going wide on that one. So it looks like Jones and Smith have done their homework on Lindsey Newman. An incredible player, however, the overhead hasn't always been as effective as she might like.
Second serve.
And the reach of Meghan Dizon, able to pluck that ball out of the air, catching Jones by surprise.
For a team that's never played together right now, Newman and Dizon look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Wow. So much pace. Really whipping that paddle through the ball.
10:05 remaining. 7-5-1.
Serve back to Newman and Dizon. Chance to increase their lead. Midway through game number 1 here at the Orchard.
And finally, one of Lindsey Newman's pet shots working out nicely.
Timeout, Jones.
Slippery forehand down the line and inspires another timeout.
So Callie Smith, we're along with Allyce Jones right now looking for some answers. They have given up 8 straight after the big start. Big deep breath by Lindsey Newman. She's found a partner. Meghan Dizon getting hydrated.
Pickleball is brought to you by Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. Pickleball tournaments, powering pickleball tournaments around the world. The Professional Pickleball Association.
It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. 'Cause life is way too short to feel a little crappy. It's way more fun to feel healthy and happy. It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. Oh, so if you wanna feel your best, put Jigsaw products to the test.
you want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues are going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it, it feels so much more like a professional sport.
Electricity inside the Orchard in our next Tuesday night pickleball event, October 11th. Callie Dawson, Riley Newman, Tyler Loon, Spencer Smith will take the court. Still time to vote on the pairings. You can do that at TuesdayPB.com. And right now, Jones and Smith trying to get back into this match.
It has really been a battle of offense between Dizon and Smith, as well as a defensive battle between Jones and Newman. And on those occasions where the more defensive player decides to pull the trigger, unfortunately paying the price on that occasion.
Big side out here for Jones and Smith trying to build some momentum. Just long.
So he took a risk. It looked like it was just a matter of time before someone was going to try and attack that middle. Usually a great strategy when you know a new partnership is in front of you.
Remember, playing best 2 out of 3 here. Tuesday night pickleball. If we are tied at a game apiece, that third game gets very, very interesting in that single shootout. It is a lob fest here in this first game.
Yeah, Jones is doing a great job of taking them out of the air. That gives their opponents a lot less time to react to the lob. And much like a middle ball, it is a kind of a shot that needs some communication, needs some understanding between partners. And if it's a new partnership, it can often be a little tricky to know who gets those. Smith gets away with it. Bit of a mishit, shaking her head.
Lindsey Newman letting her know. And crowd having some fun.
Yeah. The Newmans, they do play to the crowd beautifully.
Made clear that time.
Newman so impressed with her partner's newfound ability to leave a ball. That is one of her pet peeves.
Up against the net, another point. It's 9-8, 6 minutes to go here. Remember, at the 2-minute warning, we stopped the clock and then played the clock just within the points.
Ooh.
Second serve.
Yeah, from that height, there's not many people on the planet that could put enough spin, get it over, and bring it back down into the court.
9-8-2.
battle was right there. Dizon was winning that battle.
Watch Allyce Jones play. Such a great all-around athlete. Once a great shortstop in softball, also a great libero in volleyball, and a tremendous pickleball player, obviously.
Did you say libero? All right, I am curious. What is libero?
Libero's that defensive player in volleyball that covers the entire court.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a new sport.
She was also a setter as well.
All right, well, it's a great name.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best name in volleyball, I think.
Wears a different color jersey as her teammates as well.
Jeez.
A little high. That one got away.
So I'd like to see both teams looking to really return towards the most offensive player. In the case of the serving side now, Dizon, so they've done that. Keep that player back one extra ball. Smith just does such a good job of elongating herself up at the kitchen line, getting so many balls out of the air, and with the kind of power she possesses, just in wrist and grip strength, she can do the damage at full stretch.
What a game one.
Yeah, this might be the most tightly contested game one we've seen. After a 5-point lead early on from Jones and Smith, Newman and Dizon have really made a meal of it, and then some.
Players show up here at Tuesday Night Pickleball, Morgan. They don't really know what to expect, and then slowly as the day goes along, and after that first serve, it just gets more and more competitive.
Yeah, and I think as the crowd sort of gets involved, the energy in the room really starts to change the dynamic. It's one of the best rallies in Orchard history.
Make a place for this one in the top 10.
In the end, the power of Callie Smith does the damage. What a rally. The crowd has gone absolutely bananas.
You're good.
Oh, this crowd is being treated here tonight.
Yes, ma'am. Eight, 11-1.
So now Allyce Jones. About 2:20 left to go in this game one. And look at that defense as she goes into the barrier.
Oh, well, it wouldn't be a match if Jones didn't throw herself around the court. Unfortunately, the camera didn't catch it.
That's what a libero does in volleyball right there.
Oh, the libero roll.
Sacrifices her body.
We have 2:12 remaining.
Oh, she's only got one.
11-2.
Okay, so there is a proposal in the audience there. I don't know if the camera caught that. I hope it did. But someone asking Callie Smith to marry them. I believe she's already married.
And
her husband Kyle is not here tonight.
Oh, that's probably why that's on there. So she's got some decision making to do during the break here and about that proposal.
11-8, 2-minute warning here Tuesday Night Pickleball. What a game one.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
It's Pickleball Cocktail. It's Pickleball Cocktail. It's Pickleball Cocktail. I don't cream. When I step on the court, this is what I do. Okay. Every
Fruit Smash Super Hot Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
Well, a big part of Tuesday night pickleball, the pickleball parrot usually makes a stop inside the orchard. He gives away a Yola paddle to someone in the front row. Lucky fan gets a chance to win Allyce Jones's Yola Solaire paddle.
Who's it going to be? Or is the parrot going to join one of the teams? There it is.
Oh!
Snatched out of the hand of... I tell ya, that's a little rough. I mean, it wasn't that home run ball that someone missed from that guy. I forget his name, but you're an American sports ball fan.
Aaron Judge?
Yes, that's the guy. Yes.
Aaron Judge. 61.
61.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to try and catch the number 62.
Well, the big numbers that matter here, 11-8, 2 minutes to go. Game number 1. It has been a roller coaster, back and forth, momentum shifting. Let's see if Jones and Smith have another run left in them here in this first game. Okay, so now time really becomes a factor, especially if you're Jones and Smith.
Yep, need to look towards shortening the point.
She called it out.
And well, one way to shorten the point is serve out. However, it's not the best way if you're trying to build a comeback. So now,
8-11-1.
Jones and Smith, they are looking to come back here. And that's a great way to start. Look at the intensity of Mighty Mouse.
9-11-1.
Okay, let's see if Smith can drive this ball.
Once again, keep an eye on the clock. The longer this point goes, disadvantage to Jones and Smith here.
Luckily, it paid off in the end. They do get themselves a point. So within 1, and 1 minute, 11 seconds to go.
1.
And a great leave. Good communication from the new pairing. That ball does float wide. So 11-11.
11-11.
Cut the tension with a knife in here. Luckily, it is a catered event. Plenty of knives around.
Oh, what a get by Jones.
Oh, the net really earning its place today.
Oh! It got the line.
Meghan Smith, the reflexes to catch that. And screams of despair from Jones on the way back. However, they have a second serve.
36 seconds. 11-11-2.
So if they can extend this and finish the point within 36 seconds, they will clutch the win.
Biggest point of the match thus far. Oh, just out.
Point.
Only just. Let's see if they will milk the clock. Possibly a high looping serve.
12-11-2.
I doubt it. I think they're just going to play.
Newman and Dizon need a side out desperately.
It's worth them trying to finish this point regardless of that within the next few seconds. Five seconds left.
Callie Smith gonna hit the net here, but there is no time on the clock.
They have done enough.
So that's the first time you'll ever see Jones and Smith celebrating when they did not get the point.
Yeah, it's a strange state of affairs we've got here. But in the end, game 1 goes to Jones and Smith. 13-11 after a great start. leapt out to 5-0, but then Newman and Dizon, wow, they came back with a vengeance, took the lead. In the end, it is Jones and Smith.
Oh, that clock just adds another element to it. Makes it so exciting. So Jones and Smith get off to the fast start, but then Newman and Dizon, they led for most of that first game. And then the crazy comeback at the end. Allyce Jones, Callie Smith get the victory. So when we come back, game number 2, we'll also have Morgan on the court. He'll talk to the players. Tuesday Night Pickleball continues.
My shoulder's feeling angry, and my knees are telling me no. My back is sore, I can't take no more. Oh, I need something good to help me, please. Get some back relief, sweet darling. No more suffering, no, no, no. Get some back relief, baby, baby. No more suffering anymore. Once I had a muscle cramp, it hurt so bad, with no end in sight. But I found a way to keep these muscles from weeping, and it keeps me sleeping tight. Get some back relief, sweet darling. No more suffering, no, no, no. Get some back relief, baby, baby. No more suffering anymore. Get some back relief.
I really messed that up.
Everyone needs to come over this way a little bit more, though. There you go. Yes. Patrick, a little to your right.
I'll stand where I want to stand.
My shoulder's feeling angry.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You need to not cease.
I'm more of a freestyle dancer.
Yeah, like literally just keep doing that. All right, everyone.
Hey, Natalie, can you fold your socks down a little bit? Ashley, you gotta sing.
Did we get it?
Nice.
That's all you got for us?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how close are we being finished with this?
On a scale?
Get some back relief.
Okay.
That's not going in the bloopers, is it?
1, 2, 3, curtsy and wave and get off my stage. Woo! Yeah! Woo! We did it, everybody! Yeah, encore! Encore! Get him out of there! Get him!
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Pickleball Central, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. Pickleball tournaments, powering pickleball tournaments around the world. The Professional Pickleball Association.
It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. 'Cause life is way too short to feel a little crappy. It's way more fun to feel healthy and happy. It's fun to feel good like you should. It's fun to feel good like you should. Oh, so if you wanna feel your best, put Jigsaw products to the test.
want to have the best experience at a tournament, I would definitely suggest the PPA Tour.
The PPA Tour has done a ton for the game. It's brought better venues, it's brought better TV, and it's brought a whole lot more fans.
Not only are the venues going to be amazing, but if you're just an amateur going to watch, the pro experience there, getting to see all the pro matches is just amazing.
Particularly at some venues where the crowds are just super into it, it feels so much more like a professional sport.
Okay, Lindsey Newman, you may have noticed this is a slightly different atmosphere as to some of the tournaments you've played with, but it feels like it suits you. Yeah, you're playing to the crowd. Do you love it?
Yeah, I do. I mean, it's fun. I think we're guaranteed our money, so there's really no pressure. So it's fun. You know, we want to provide a good show and go into Game 3, so that's what we're going to do.
All right, so obviously you're going to try and get it to Game 3. They took an early lead, 5-0. Then you came back with serious gusto. What was it that turned it around?
I think we just made more balls. We made them fight for their points a little bit more, and Meghan turned it up. She was super aggressive, just popping every ball right back in their faces. So I played my role just to kind of back her up, and that seemed to work really well.
So Meghan, it looks like you're able to be as aggressive on either side. When Callie Smith starts doing what she does, are you able to match her?
Oh yeah, definitely. I was just like half a second off on some shots, and so if I'm on those, I'm right there. So yeah, I feel like I can handle it just fine.
Good girl. If you're going to be the first to do it, I believe in you. Let's get this party started one more time.
Great stuff from Morgan Evans. Fans having an absolute blast here inside the Orchard. Tuesday night pickleball brought to you by Jigsaw Health. Getting a lot of questions tonight about the surface, the playing surface here in this great facility. It is the Pickle Roll, the official court of Tuesday night pickleball. And it is built using Acrotech acrylic material that is 1/8 of an inch thick, then painted over with Acrotech paint. So Pickle Roll, proud sponsor of Tuesday night pickleball and providing the official court here. And also, got to also mention the Neon Onyx Durafast 40, the official pickleball of the Orchard and Tuesday night pickleball. What a game one it was. 13-11, Jones and Smith beat the clock and get the victory. Let's see if Newman and Dizon can even things up. Don Stanley, head official, standing by.
Yeah, it sounds like they're really going to look for Dizon to be as aggressive as she was in those kind of middle stages of game one.
0-0-2.
And Lindsey Newman, you know, defending like a champ, as she always has.
Start out.
Good-looking dink.
0-0-1. Second serve.
Just missed that dink. That's the problem when you've got such a powerful player with a great reach as well. Trying to keep those dinks inch perfect.
Point.
Found her opportunity there, took it nicely.
1-0.
So Newman and Dizon off to a good start.
Dizon into the net, side out here.
It didn't quite keep her balance on that one.
18:48 remaining.
Who impressed you the
0-1.
most in that game one?
Ooh, actually Jones. I think, and purely because I haven't seen her play a lot of lobs. So for her to really utilize that side of the equation to such great effect,
0-1-2.
I think that was impressive.
Second serve here, Callie Smith.
And that ball just, looks like it
1-0-1.
inside. And yes, everyone agreeing that was a great shot.
Second serve.
And Lindsey Newman tonight playing with the Gamma paddle.
It's the Gamma Havoc Lindsey Newman signature model. She's putting it to great effect right now.
And pickleballcentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. So many classic points in that first game. See if game 2 follows suit.
And that cross-court dink exchange between Jones and Newman. Newman has the reach advantage. Jones having to be
2-0-2.
extra careful with her rolls.
Oh, winner by Callie Smith.
Wow. Someone should check that ball for cracks. So much pace.
0-2-1.
And such a compact and efficient stroke, able to keep the paddle well out in front of her body. Beautiful technique. If you're watching at home, wondering what a counterpunch volley should look like, Smith has a picture-perfect example.
Remaining. 0-2-2.
Newman with a little bit of deception, getting slippery down the line. Two-handed backhands, that's not easy to do. It looks like a relatively new shot she's putting into her game. Great to see that.
Second serve.
As Dizon finds the net again on that forehand drive. Often just a byproduct of not quite enough body height dropping below the ball.
Dizon attacking, and was that on the line? Take one more look.
Let's have a look. Oh, it all happened so fast. I think it's worth a challenge. It looked to be on the line from that blur of a photo.
All right, the result is a side out. We have a video challenge of the out call.
Okay, I think Lindsey Newman's smart enough to confer with possibly a member of the audience.
Get a chance to take a look at the Pickletron here inside the Orchard. Lindsey Newman just having fun. That is such a key in doubles play. You obviously want to be competitive, but having fun with your partner, such a key in long-term success. And take one more look here.
Oh, yeah, looks to be on the line.
I think it got a piece.
Yep. Got to give it to him, I think. However, it is the job of our incredibly qualified ref, Don Stanley. We'll leave it to him. And the call was out. The ball appears to be in.
Review. The ball's in. Point for this team.
And there you go. Lindsey Newman using the crowd to good effect.
Newman Dizon, point. It's 3-0. You're serving from there.
So now the opposite of game number 1. You've got Dizon and Newman jumping out to the early lead.
Come in. 3-0-2.
Oh, right between them, and it finds the spot just inside the line.
Well, to the ladies' credit, that is the first divorce ball of the day, though. Everyone has clamped middle, and if there was a clash of paddles, that's generally a much better problem to have.
Oh, just a little too much on that one.
Yeah. 6, 8 inches, something like that, not too much.
And our players tonight powered by Pickleball Cocktail. Such a force on the PPA Tour. Here you take a look at the scanning code right there, Pickleball Cocktail available. Tried about 5 different flavors here over the last few days.
Just missing that dink. This is high-level play, all 4 players.
1-4-1.
Speed it up.
Yeah, that's a great move. I think Lindsey Newman, if she can keep exposing the middle with those dinks, drawing Callie Smith into the center, and then either going back behind her or just hoping she gets another high ball to look at like she did there. Oh, and look at the leave. Oh. Very impressive work.
Side out now. Newman and Dizon, 4-1 lead.
Very nice. Great communication from Newman. Clear and concise. On those middle balls, they work their way back.
Into the net, and they needed that big-time second serve here. I think they score one more, Morgan, and maybe timeout.
5-1-2.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Newman and Dizon doing great work right now. Callie Smith, perfect on that occasion. Too much pace. And Dizon looked like she was just off balance, moving backwards. That's a tough way to make a block.
Callie Smith usually partnering with Lucy Kovalova. Talked about that partnership earlier today. She says she thinks she has the partner that she's going to have forever. It has clicked that well.
Yeah, a lot of people say that until, they miss 3 dinks in a row. And suddenly you're under the bus looking for a new partner.
Can change quickly, can it?
Yep. And that one catching Dizon by surprise. And in the, we'll just say midsection, shall we?
And it's wide.
Official timeout.
Yeah, that is one of the most difficult parts of partnering with a new player, is anticipating their attacks. Not all these players are deliberately watching their partner on every single shot. They're scanning their opponents, looking to see a shot coming off their paddle. And if you're not in tune with your partner's attacking tendencies, then it could easily be upon you so quickly, and your paddle position might not be where it needs to be.
5-2-2.
Here's Dizon, second serve, leading 5-2.
This is a left side clinic right now from Callie Smith.
What a get by Meghan Dizon. ATP, and it's just wide.
Just missed it. the crowd would have absolutely lost their minds on that one. Oh, heartbroken. That fantastic rally. So much control from Callie Smith, keeping his players back. And another twirl from Dizon.
Tell you what, 5's that number. You get there, and then it's tough to build on it. We saw it in the first set.
That's a very sticky number. So if you're at home and you get a chance to watch this, watch the replay on that last one. I don't know if we have time to do it there, but you'll notice how Callie Smith's attack led her paddle into a position where the counterpunch was coming. That is a lesson in its own. Oh, a lovely lob.
Newman goes and gets it.
Newman thought she'd try her luck at the lob, and, well, it was just less lucky.
Allyce Jones tonight playing with the EULA paddle. You can find it on pickleballcentral.com, the official gear supplier of the Orchard. We are knotted at 5 here, game number 2.
Yeah, that's the carbon friction surface, 14mm Swift. And a wonderful catch, not just a great pickleball player.
Do you think Newman and Dizon need a timeout?
6-5-1.
I wouldn't wait more than 1 or 2 more. Maybe they should call the waters and decide if it's time for a timeout.
Just long, definitely. We'll come to a stoppage as Lindsey a little frustrated.
The text came back, and it's time for a timeout.
7-5, game number 2. Jones and Smith, red hot right now at the Orchard.
I'm a health teacher, so I have to say vegetables because you need your servings every day.
Fruit. Probably fruit.
Fruit. Anything tropical.
I don't do either. My husband does both. And I play pickleball.
Do the cooking. Cooking. Hate dishes.
Have the husband do the cooking and have the housekeeper do the dishes.
Neither. Celsius. Good, that's my energy drink.
Tea. Herbal tea.
Neither. I would prefer a Jamba Juice smoothie.
Neither. I don't do pets.
Dogs. Dogs.
Not much of an animal person, to be honest, but I hate cats, so probably dogs.
Beach. All day, every day.
Beach. Beach.
Definitely the beach, preferably white sandy beaches with clear blue water.
It's pickleballparrot.com.
Bruh, don't you want to watch pro pickleball?
Please, Patrick, you don't have to make that sound anymore. I mean, I get the point. People need a simple way to find the details for live pro pickleball events.
Exactly. And that's why we need to figure out how to spell Brock.
Does it start with a B or a W?
I don't know. It might be both. Check.
I hear at least 3, maybe 4 A's.
Guys, it's not a real word.
But we still have to figure out how to spell it. Brock. Look, just wait until you see the video we're gonna make.
All right, you guys, let's do this. Gotta return the suit by 5.
Brock? Brock?
Okay, seriously.
Brock? I can't do it. Brock? Brock?
A little bit more in the back of the throat. Like that.
Brock? 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 Brock?
Actually, I could use 2 out of 3 of those. Make it 3 out of 4.
Here at Tuesday Night Pickleball, a lucky fan wins a ticket to Gamma Sports Never Stop Playing Pickleball Camp. You can scan the QR code to learn more about Gamma Pickleball Camps and up your game. Look at the energy inside the Orchard. Tuesday Night Pickleball in full effect. Right now, Allyce Jones, Callie Smith, the advantage over Lindsey Newman and Meghan Dizon. Best 2 out of 3, and tell you what, a fan overcome with emotion as she has handed that certificate to Pickleball Camp. Good luck.
That's going to be a good time for her. It really is a festival of pickleball here, a celebration of the game, unlike anything, really. It reminds me a lot of the first time I went to the US Open, just seeing thousands of fans playing the game, obviously, but out there enjoying themselves. And this, it has that energy. Just everyone so excited, so happy to be here.
Allyce Jones, 34-year-old out of Pleasant Grove, Utah, getting us back to play here. Good timeout.
Yeah, Smith trying a different attack there, the outside of Dizon. Maybe she's feeling that the middle is suddenly becoming more and more clamped. Trying to mix it up.
Oh, Callie Smith saw an opening.
Yeah, it was a wonderful dink that went wide, and Smith knew that Dizon was going to struggle to get it back cross-court. Therefore, perfect time for an any.
Yes, official time.
Callie Smith, such a perfectionist. She told me earlier today, though, she has to remind herself sometimes it's all about balance. Everything can't be perfect, but her game is often perfect.
Yeah, she has been on a real roll in this match. And gelling very well with Allyce Jones. A tough redirect from Jones.
8:26, 5-8-1.
So a little over 8 minutes to go. Time now starts to become a bit of a factor.
Oh, taking over now. All offense. Callie Smith, she is playing the left side to perfection.
Lobbed up.
Another fantastic lob. And it
Official timeout.
garnishes an easy put away from Jones. Sorry, from Smith. The players talking to the audience.
Yes, ma'am.
You can see the effect the Dawsons have had
8-5-1.
on the Jones and the Dizon paddle. And when I say paddle, I mean game.
So Newman and Dizon trying to force a game number 3. If that does not happen, still will have a special treat, and we will play for charity in that third singles shootout.
9-5-1.
Is it a hair regrowth charity by chance? Probably not.
So that game 3 is inevitable either way.
Second serve.
So 4-point lead.
9-5-2.
Smith to Newman.
Big side out. They need points.
6:40 remaining.
And now Newman back to Smith. The battle of the braids.
Seen Lindsey. We, of course, know Riley. A couple other Newmans. We're going to get to know Haley and Cody. Also great pickleball players, just getting better.
They're everywhere. I think one might have just been born.
Official timeout will stop the clock here.
Six on one.
So 3-point game. Just teeing off.
Yeah, Smith is really looking to take almost everything right now, and Jones is not quite sure which balls she's supposed to get involved with or not.
6 on 2.
Oh, too aggressive from a mid-court position, and unfortunately she played that ball as she was trying to transition through towards the kitchen. That is not a recipe for controlling the ball, unfortunately.
And that's long as well. So starting to pull away now. 10-6. Keep in mind, again, we will have a third game no matter what happens in this game number 2. Single talents will be on display in that. And we'll be playing for charity. Oh.
Oh! In the end, a put away from Jones with a short angle, high forehand, and a well-deserved fist pump from those two. They're starting to run away with it with only 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go.
Yes.
There may indeed need to be a timeout before it gets to that 2-minute zone where
11-6-1.
it gets very tricky.
Point.
Oh,
Timeout.
and that has caught Newman in the throat sort of range.
4:18 remaining.
But she's an absolute warrior. And they've doubled them up at 12-6.
Point.
I'd like to see Newman and Dizon mix it up now, at the very least. A positional change, perhaps, just to get things mixed up slightly, give our opponents another look.
Point.
Fortunately, just a lot of those counter punches from Dizon floating long. The paddle she's got is absolutely loaded for power. Unfortunately, there is no paddle on the market that has equal power and control.
Point.
And once again, Callie Smith just taking over this game number 2. It's as simple as that.
So much pace.
15-6-1.
They need to be looking to return to her and keep her back that first ball so she can't come in and become too menacing.
Point. Timeout. Newman
And a
Dizon,
timeout is called.
15-6-1.
Frustration for Lindsey Newman. Meghan Dizon and Newman down big here, game number 2. Game 3 coming up, no matter what the result. The Orchard at Jigsaw Health. Tuesday night pickleball continues.
Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup, all the way.
Mustard. Ketchup is gross.
Bad dye job, because I can always fix them.
Bad hair dye job. Ooh, could I say neither? My hair is like the best thing ever. I'd be mad if either of them happens.
Probably a bad haircut.
Vanilla.
Chocolate. Chocolate, 100%.
Rainbow sherbet.
I like verbal conversations better.
Call. Text.
Definitely text.
Italian. Pasta all the way.
Italian. Italian.
Italian food and Italian men.
Always build your core, so sit-ups.
Push-ups. Push-ups.
Neither. I would prefer eating pasta.
I need that booming frame, man. Yeah. Too far. Get out of here. Booming the shot.
Been rolling, waiting on video.
Action. Red booming shot. Alright. He dropped it like 2 feet when he said action. Waiting for audio. You want to go any slower? Cody, kick him in the butt.
All you folks at home, don't you worry, the laughs ain't gonna stop.
Hi, I'm Allyce Jones. I play with the Yola Hyperion Swift 14mm paddle. I love my Yola paddle because of the carbon friction surface that provides a lot of spin for my thirds and dekes. Also, it helps with my confidence with defense to reset and get to the kitchen and stay in the point.
Allyce Jones got her first pickleball lesson from Callie Smith back in November of 2020. Here we are, just about 2 years later, and both of them are thriving here tonight on Tuesday Night Pickleball.
Yeah, I can imagine she would not have thought possible that she'd be sharing, this kind of main stage of pickleball with someone like that just 2 years down the track. So it's a wonderful story.
She says her game, Morgan, is about 7 out of 10 of where she ultimately wants it to be. Has a lot of room to improve, but tonight, the combination of her and Callie Smith, it has been impressive.
Yeah, and watching her and Dizon and their improvement in the last 6 months especially, they have really come into their stride, so much impressed work. Oh, look at that, Scorpion involved.
Second serve.
So good timeout. Clock, big factor though. Less than 3 minutes. We will have the 2-minute warning where the clock will stop between points.
Nice work from Newman, able to isolate Jones in transition.
6-16, 1.
They have a bit of a mountain to climb though, let's be honest.
Point.
If you're just joining us, still lots of pickleball to play. We do have a Game 3 coming up. We'll play it for charity in front of this sellout crowd here at the Orchard.
Another beautiful lob from Jones. Proving dividends.
Still time here. Anything can happen, Morgan, as we approach the 2-minute warning.
Can it though?
It's going to be really, really tough, but seen a lot of crazy things happen. There's one.
2-minute warning.
Yeah, no, certainly. Never say never.
So 2-minute warning. And Newman saying, hey, we're just starting to get momentum here.
Newman is going to lose it at some point.
Her emotions are on her sleeve here tonight. 16-8, game number 2. Pivotal game 3 also coming up. Play it for charity likely. Stay tuned. Tuesday Night Pickleball. More to come.
Tuesday Night Pickleball is brought to you by Gamma, C&D Pickleball Nets, Fruit Smash, the official hard seltzer of Tuesday Night Pickleball.
It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. I don't cream. When I step on the court, this is what I do. Okay. Everybody cramping, cause they ain't got that new. I got this cocktail in my glass, and I ain't afraid to drink it. Drink it, drink it, drink it. I pickle and I love it. It's pickleball cocktail. It's pickleball cocktail. It's
Fruit Smash Super Hot Seltzer with real juice. It's party juice.
Welcome back to Tuesday Night Pickleball. Fans enjoying Fruit Smash here tonight, the official hard seltzer of the Orchard. What an atmosphere. We have had the sellout crowd entertained, and these players laying it on the line. 16-8, game 2. And Newman and Dizon with a lot of work to do here in 2 minutes. How many points can they rack up? Oh, just long.
Yeah, that's a sign of the times, unfortunately, pun intended. The kind of pressure they're on in terms of the clock. If they don't start putting together strings of 3 or 4 points quickly, unfortunately, game 2 is going to get away from them. That's great and all, however, no points for them.
So Newman wants to be more offensive.
16-8-2.
It's a good example of that right there.
Start out.
Okay.
It's a big one right there.
1 minute 25, 23.
Let's add 7 seconds back on.
So they'll be given some extra time.
Players adjusting to the special rules here.
8-16-1.
At this point, you'd want your power player, in this case Dizon, on the left-hand side to drive these balls and look for some kind of shake and bake.
Up against the net. Game 3 coming up right after this game. We'll play it for charity. A couple great charities too. Feed My Starving Children and Arizona Child Crisis Center represented here tonight.
Oh,
that's
and
just
a
filthy.
rolling dink, I tell you. In my version of pickleball, it's 2 points if you can hit a clean winner dink.
16-8-1.
No one's played my version of pickleball, but that's okay. Sky hook from Newman.
Second
A little
serve.
short that time from Callie Smith. Second serve. So
Been able to stop the bleeding, but not exactly turn the tides.
nice.
Yeah, beautiful overhead. Full stretch.
So another opportunity here. How many points can you string together in 46 seconds?
Well, they only need 9. So, yeah, could be tough. At least they've got the kind of tempo that they need going.
Jones goes and gets it. Tell you what, she plays very big. Only 5'5". 5'2". Check that 5'2". Didn't bring out the measurement before the match, but was just corrected.
Which is a metric 5'5". And that ball just missing slightly. They will get a second serve.
Eight 16-2.
20 seconds remain.
Start out.
Couple bounces, side out back to Allyce Jones and Callie Smith.
16,
Morgan
8,
Evans ready to head out to the court, interview the winners. And then special game 3.
Point. Five seconds.
Keep in mind that game 3 will play in the singles format, play to 11. Final point here, and it's a winner from Callie Smith.
Beautiful shot from Smith to close the show on game 2. As we've said, though, we will have a wonderful Game 3 coming in the singles arena. Whew, that'll be fun.
So Allyce Jones and Callie Smith, the experience playing together really showed, especially when the competition really heated up. The end of that first game, Jones and Smith kind of took it to another level. Crowd entertained, getting their money's worth and then some here at the Orchard. So our third winners of Tuesday night pickleball, the Utah combination of Allyce Jones and Callie Smith. They are standing by with Morgan.
Okay, I'm here with the winners, Callie Smith and Allyce Jones. Now, Allyce, to begin with, I do want to ask the lob. You were never such a lobber, but now you've learned to love the lob. What was it? I'm guessing it was the Dawsons, wasn't it?
It was definitely Callan. Callan, you watching? Saw you, dude. But yeah, I watched his game, and I liked that it would mix it up, where I could roll, but also lob, speed up. So having different options to attack and make your opponent be on their toes is what I like to do.
Very impressive work. Callie Smith, I mentioned it on the air, the left side dominance you displayed today, I've never seen anything like it. Is that something that you really relish? Because let's be honest, when you're with Lucy, it's not quite so easy to take that much space. Are we seeing something new here? Lucy's great, and we love you, Lucy. We love Lucy, but I tell you, this looks good together.
Well, what I would say is that you're lying, Abe, because you've seen that every time I play. What are you talking about?
Okay, I saw you come over to the sideline and clash a couple of paddles, and she was trying to play a lovely lob. She was doing beautifully today, but in the end, the power dominance, I thought the fourth ball work you did to keep those players back time and time again proved so effective. I can't wait to see the singles, though. Are you excited about a little singles?
I'm very excited about the singles. I think both Allyce and I are pretty good at singles, I think, so we've got a great chance. Our opponents have a great chance too, so you're in for some really nice points.
Okay. Sounds like a lot of people with really great chances. Let's watch the singles, guys.
Before that, we have to award Callie and Allyce the trophy. Hoist the Orchard Cup. And all four ladies have agreed to play a Game 3 for charity. So tonight, Allyce and Callie will be playing for Arizona Child Crisis Center versus Lindsey and Meghan, who will be playing for Feed My Starving Children. The winning team, that charity gets $1,000. Security, hit it. Let's go, Game 3. Actually, before we do that, let's do the rules explainer for Game 3 up on the Pickletron for everybody.
During a Game 3 singles tiebreaker, there is no game clock. We switch to rally scoring, and the first team to 11 wins the match. Team A and Team B will secretly select their lineup and submit it to the referee. The referee will announce the order of play, and the tiebreaker will begin. Team A Player 1 and Team B Player 1 will play 4 rallies in a row. Then Team A Player 2 and Team B Player 2 will play 4 rallies in a row. Once each team reaches 10 points by rally scoring, the final point must be won on the serve. Meanwhile, the other team remains in rally scoring mode until they reach 10. If that happens, then both teams will be tied at 10, and the team that reaches 11 points wins the match.
Welcome back to the Orchard. Tuesday night pickleball continues. Thanks for staying up with us, especially if you're on the East Coast. Game 3 coming up, singles shootout style. We'll play to 11, and we're playing for a purpose. 2 great charities represented. Feed My Starving Children. Lindsey and Meghan will represent that charity, and then the Arizona Child Crisis Center, Callie and Allyce will represent that charity. $1,000 also donated by Jigsaw Health to the great cause. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yes, certainly wonderful charities. Always great to see pickleball being played, but when it's for a good cause, even better.
So it's going to be Meghan Dizon, far court, Callie Smith, near court. This should be just awesome to watch. Callie Smith, the most experienced and seasoned singles player.
0.
And Meghan Dizon painting a line on her debut singles point.
1-0.
Playing 4 points.
Smith, not out.
One apiece.
An inch higher, and that's a great looking shot. But the serve back.
1-1.
Oh,
Smith.
Just long. And we saw a few of those in the doubles when she's still moving forward. So difficult to control the power of that mechanics.
Point Smith, switch players.
So just 1 point against Callie Smith. Not a bad showing considering Callie Smith's experience.
Yeah, if she had split it at 2-2, I'd call that a win.
Yep.
3-1.
Allyce Jones, Lindsey Newman.
And Newman gets the ball back behind Jones. Full stretch. It's a fairly even matchup, this one. It's kind of a you pick 'em.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you think Newman and Dizon would be huge underdogs in this format? Oh, played it off the net. Beautifully.
Twice. And a nice looking lob.
Allyce Jones, can she cover some ground or what?
Yeah, she was born on the ground.
Oh,
there she is.
She is special.
Yeah, an absolute bundle of energy and a wonderful human.
Says pickleball has taken over my life. Loves the pressure, loves this crowd, and she has relished in it here at the Orchard.
So they've taken a 5-2 lead.
5-2.
Looking to extend to 6. Inside out forehand winner off the third. And that is a beautiful segue for Callie Smith to take the field.
So playing to 11, got a win on the serve. Game number 3, playing for charity here Tuesday night pickleball, and Newman and Dizon once again having to play from behind. They had some great moments in this entire match. Game 1 was on the table for the win, and then Morgan, they let that get away, and they just have not fully recovered.
Yeah, I mean, I think it wasn't so much they let it get away, but Smith and Jones really found so much rhythm. Oh, but look at that beautiful play. Meghan Dizon threading the needle with a couple of beautiful forehands. Too good.
Attack mode.
Okay, so she's taken the first 2 points against Smith. If she can take all 4, suddenly we have a serious ball game.
Oh, winner.
Just a powerhouse overhead from Callie Smith.
Both of these young ladies played their college tennis at BYU. Smith, though, eventually wound up at University of Utah.
Very smart, controlled play from Callie Smith. Didn't need to do too much with the volley, set herself up.
Allyce Jones on fire here at the Orchard. Lindsey Newman trying to keep her team in it. Oh, another missed hit. Oh.
That's a tough one. And now just 2 points away, Jones and Smith. Oh.
Fought that one off, didn't she?
I feel like that was a palm of her hand.
Did that hit your hand?
Lindsey Newman. I think she's saying if AJ Kohler can use his knee, then I should be able to use my hand. But we might need to see a replay there.
It would be side out, point Newman, but we have a video
Newman,
challenge.
she's
if it
laughing
hit
as
her
she
hand.
says that it hit her
We have
paddle.
a video challenge. As it stands, it's side out.
Newman is a
We'll
character.
do video challenge.
Yeah, no, I did read some of the comments online, and someone said she is the funny Newman.
5-9.
You got to agree.
But if it hit her hand, it's 10-4.
So here we are, likely going to have a replay here in our singles shootout. Security has been
we
summoned.
have got security. Yeah, I mean it was great hand. Oh no, yeah. So the paddle was somewhat involved, but not really to finish the execution of the shot.
Tell you what, not conclusive evidence there. Maybe this angle proves it.
Yeah, I think that.
You have to overturn it, Morgan.
I mean, she even points to where she's trying to throw the ball. That's impressive. I think you kind of should get half a point for that.
Yeah, right there. You see right there. Hand looks like it's on the ball.
Yeah, if Maradona is watching from the fabled World Cup final, I think it was, he'd be proud of this if she gets away with it.
And I think Allyce Jones, the volleyball player, knows when that ball has touched the hand.
Yes. Yeah. And security guard is on the pitch. Should be issuing a red. Oh! Don't have enough to overturn.
After video review, I'm uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, he should be.
Not enough to overturn. The call stands.
That is.
Christmas came a little early.
Yeah, so who knows? Maybe Lindsey and AJ Kohler will be partnering up to see a battle of the buddies. And that is certainly on the truck. Jones is not having it.
And now Lindsey wants more. She wants an unsportsmanlike called on the other side.
Yeah. Well, it may or may not end in a cat fight.
Here we go. Come in.
Let's see if this fires up Allyce Jones even more.
Entertaining nonetheless.
9-5.
Oh, and that is poetic justice, if I've ever seen it, and proof in the pudding that we certainly have pickleball gods watching. They are alive and well.
Still you. Yeah.
My buttons aren't working.
It's 10-5. It's 10-5.
I know my buttons aren't working anymore.
All right.
We have a slight issue
Score
with.
is 10-5. Miss Jones serving.
So 10-5 the score.
You.
Score
it's not
buttons.
a player switch yet.
Score is 10-5.
Here we go. Match point, 10-5.
So this is game point here. And it is Allyce Jones.
And Jones, she gets her revenge. But a well-fought battle. I will be heading it.
So game 3 won by the great team of Jones and Smith. What a night here, Tuesday night pickleball. Callie Smith having fun with the great fans here at the Orchard. A sellout crowd, and we'll do it again in 1 week, October 11th. Be sure and join us right here on the PPA YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed it, everybody. Morgan, this was certainly fun. Final thoughts.
Yes, this was another adventure. I mean, we had bits of everything there. Oh my God, I'm going to be watching replays. I'm going to be analyzing this match for all kinds of stuff. Probably put some stuff on Coach Me Pickleball, who knows? Patrick
Sullivan on the court, wishing everybody a farewell. Hope you enjoyed it. For Morgan Evans, our director Steve Taylor, our phenomenal crew, I'm Drew Felios saying so long. Thanks for watching Tuesday Night Pickleball.